Good afternoon, ladies and gents. Parkgate Leisure, thank you very much. Give us a thumbs up if you like these videos. Now, I don't want to gabble, but we do want to get on with this because some of these videos are far too long and boring that I watch, and I would hate mine to fall into that category. But there you go. Today we are looking at a Swift 590 RS. It's a Suntor model. Looking at this side, maybe it's a Sunfade model. Well, it's a bit harsh, but yeah, lovely van, 2006. Today's video is not about faded decals and what's wrong and what's right with it. This is just a short operational video, user guide, call it what you like, but we're just going to sort of whip round this van and show you where to put stuff and what to do. So we'll start straight there. There's a key for that, obviously. You can see there's a hole for the key, but that's where you fill up with fresh water. This here you pull off just there. That needs to be off when you're using it, but basically when you store the van you pop that back on. It just stops spiders, leaves, etc. going in the exhaust that's in there for your hot water boiler. So your hot water will not work on gas if you leave that cover on. Electric hookup, remember there's a little release button there for your right thumb to go on when you come to unclick it. Cassette toilet. There's a set of gloves in there, look, that's handy. But little release button at the bottom, the whole thing then slides out. Go and find a suitable empty point, undo that, the volcano top, and let the contents flow. There's lots of videos on far more in-depth toilet emptying antics, but that'll cover it for now. Bike rack, don't really need to go through how that all works. We've got an electric step on this side, little button inside. There's your awning light. We're going to cover that in just one sec. So this is your wastewater, that's shut, and when you twist this round that'll be open and that way shut. You can screw an attachment on there if you want to attach hose pipes and the likes. Electric step button. Now then, up here, very simple control panel. That is leisure battery. L, that is vehicle battery. So that's off, that's on leisure, that's on vehicle. Not advisable to run it on vehicle. Run it on leisure. If you were completely flat and just need a little bit of power, I'm sure you could put it on vehicle for a short while. If you're on hookup and it's on leisure, your leisure battery charges. If you're on hookup and it's on V, your vehicle battery charges. So if you ever did get a flat vehicle battery, you can charge it through the van's in-house charger by selecting V there. That's your master switch for your lights inside. That's your water pump. Well, we need that on first of all. And you can hear that running. That's going to tell you your leisure battery level, pretty low, not surprising, it's not been plugged in. And your vehicle battery, pretty high, as one would hope. That is your fresh water level. And these lights here, that's half full of waste, and that's dangerously full of waste. Get it emptied. So very simple panel there. Moving on to your fridge, again super easy. You've got 230 volts, 12 volts and gas. This is your temperature setting, and there's your clicker to light it on gas. Locked, unlocked, and at the back is your condenser bit across there. See, quite a nice clean fridge in this one, little freezer compartment. Anyway, we're not supposed to be doing that. That side there tells you if it's lit or not. Oven, hob and grill, one electric hot plate. Not really going to go into depth about stuff like that. Up here is room for your microwave, and round this side is a space to plug it in. Your fire, that is very simple, old school. Hold that down to get it lit, let the gas come through, away you go. And on this side is your blown air. So that is, you control the speed, that's automatic. Basically that sucks the heat off the back of the fire and blows it out of various vents hidden around the van to make sure the heat's distributed nicely. Now over here you've got some controls for your heating on electric. So if you're plugged into mains, you can choose 500 watts, 1000 or 2000, and that's your temperature setting. It's much slower to warm up, so if your van's really cold, fire it up on gas and then perhaps move it over to, or fire it up on gas and electric, and then you can turn the gas off once you're up to temperature. That's your room stat. And on this side is your gas hot water. That would be on, that's off, that little outer ring, and that sets the temperature. 40 degrees is normally plenty. Now in the back of this wardrobe, you've got well, there's your battery charger for when you're plugged into mains. That should just be on all the time really. There is a couple of 240 volt plugs there, or sockets. One of them is your space heater, which is your 240 volts heating, so that would need to be on for that other little dial I've just shown you to work. And the other one is electric hot water. It says water heater. If you turn that on, it's a bit like a kettle. It'll heat up the tank of water, and it'll just then, or more like an immersion heater, it'll then just click on and off and keep that water super hot. Under here is your actual boiler, and just down there, that little yellow lever there, when it's horizontal like it is now, that's closed. When it's vertical, it's open, and it will dump the water out of that boiler. Very important you do that in winter. Not so important the rest of the year, but certainly when you're winter storing your van, get that emptied, make sure there's no catastrophes. Over here under this seat we've got your water tank. Now there will either be a drain down there or inside that spinny cap, so open that up or put your hand, I'm pretty sure I think it's probably inside, but yeah, there'll be a plug or something and that'll dump the water out of your fresh water tank. Reverse camera on this particular van, you just simply put it in reverse and the camera comes on. We've got an old Garmin unit here that we've left in place because it's going to make a mess if we take that off. You can always get rid of it if you want to. Blinds for your front, these are just pull up, and you've got curtains on the side that pull in and up, go onto those little poppers just there and there. Overcab beds just to pull down and a push up, and these screens, just be mindful that the fly screens are all the way down or all the way up, there's no in between, but these ones will have they'll click at various places. That's it guys, I think I've covered everything in this van. Any questions, or you like these videos, give us a thumbs up. Got to sell something similar, give us a shout. Parkgate Leisure, thank you very much.